Alright, so I just want to make a product review. I got a new toy today. I ordered this from Dick's Sporting Goods actually, but it's from Century Martial Arts. You can find it at centurymartialarts.com. You can find it on Amazon, and you can also get it at Dick's Sporting Goods. Actually, it was a good deal on Dick's Sporting Goods, so I ended up buying it from there. I actually tried it out at Dick's Sporting Goods first, and I kind of liked it. You know, what I like about it is it comes right back to you. It's called the Century Reactor. There's sand on the bottom. You have to purchase the sand on your own, like at Home Depot or somewhere, and then you load it up with sand on the bottom to give it some weight. On the bottom it weighs about 50 pounds, about maybe 40-50 pounds on the bottom. That's what stabilizes this. Okay, so this one right here, if you punch at it, it just comes right back to you. So it's good for speed training. You know, not all the time when you want to be using a heavy bag or a bob dummy. The way that it responds to the punch, I like the way it feels. As you punch, it just comes right back to you. And it's really good for working jabs. And nice thing is, you can move around the bag, so it's good for movement as well. So if I'm punching the bag, I keep moving. So that's good for movement. You know, it's good for movement drills. Okay, it's also good for timing, because as you punch it, it comes back, and then you have to wait for it to come back before you do a cross punch or a different technique. So you can punch it, come back. Say you did it with a partner, it can even help you with some type of, you know, blocking drills. I did this with the kids the other day. So say if I had Seagun on the other side, and say he punches it towards me, I'm kind of blocking with my other hand. Go ahead. You can also maybe try to work head movement as he's punching it. Try to move your head out the way. So say we kicked it, you see how the bag responds. Say I did like a hook kick, and he does 1, 2. You can kind of go back and forth. It's nice because it's essentially working on speed. You're working on speed training. This is almost like we don't have anything. We're just kicking the air. That's kind of what a lot of people do when they do forms or they do like shadow boxing. They're just punching the air. But this is a different way of working the speed, and you actually have something to hit. It's a little bit. It's actually, you know, it feels a little better. You know, rather than just hitting the air all the time, you can hit this thing and just go back and forth. Try to move. Say we did a front kick, you see how the bag responds on a front kick. So say we start moving in circular motions. As I move, he moves. So it's a fun little toy, and what I also really like about it, it doesn't take up much space at all. It like barely takes up any space. Very easy to transport. All you gotta do is just pick it up like this, and I can move it to any room that I wanted to move it to. The bob, you know, it's kind of hard to transport it. You know, you got to roll it around and everything, push at it. The heavy bag is just stuck at one position. It just stays there. This is a good complement to the heavy bag. This is not supposed to replace a heavy bag. Heavy bag is designed for power training, just like really hard attacks. This is designed for speed training, you know. So this is a good supplement. I'm not saying to replace the heavy bag, but it's good to have a heavy bag and have one of these or something like this. Another thing that this gets me to think about is similar to like to the speed bag. You know, like you're just moving like in a circular motion when the boxers do speed bags. It's very similar to that. It's just coming right back to you, and then you're responding back. So say he punches, just one punch, the jab punch, and then we just go back and forth. The bag moves around a little bit, which is nice. It kind of moves in this direction, that direction, and you kind of have to adjust to try to get the bag. That's similar to like hitting somebody's face because they're moving their head everywhere, and you got to punch right to where their head's moving. It's not just in one fixed position, and that's kind of how the heavy bag is in one fixed position. But this is not in a fixed position; it's moving in different directions. So that's kind of good. You know, it's kind of good. Say we did a hook punch. As you move to the side. See how it responds to a hook punch. Yeah, you see, like, it's a fun little bag. You know, you see how it operates, very simply built. Didn't cost too much. Retail price is $100, but I ended up getting it for half that price on Dick's Sporting Goods. So it just depends on where you're buying it from. It's a good product so far. I like it, you know, that's why I bought it, and you know, I do recommend it. So check it out and, you know, see what you think.